Hello everyone, good morning and welcome back to all of you in your biology in subject science. Student in the studied online classes, I have completed, not completed the topic circulatory system, means transportation in mechanism in the human being. I have discussed the structure of heart and flowing of the blood in the body. What is the way? So heart is the triangular shape which is located in the chest cavity between the lungs, just the left side of the lung. Okay, so heart pumps the blood to all over the body, and blood contains platelets, plasma and some water. RBC and WBC and platelets are the components of the blood. Student, RBC is red in color due to the presence of the hemoglobin that bind the oxygen and distribute to all over the body. And student, what is the passage by which bloods are transported in one place to the another place? That is artery and veins and blood vessels. Artery, veins and blood vessels. Student, artery carries oxygenated blood away from the heart, and vein carries deoxygenated blood toward the heart. And blood capillaries are very thin vessels that exchanges from artery to vein and from vein to artery. So, student, one more thing. How blood formed in the body? Blood is formed in our body in bone marrow, bone cell. In bone marrow, bone cell. Form the RBC, red blood cells. And student, today I will discuss about the three vessels. One is artery, second is vein, and third is blood vessels. So all of you get ready to attend and open your pen, copy. Open your copy, take pen and write down in classwork copy, student. Class 10. Subject science. In science, your sub-subject I am taking the biology. Today's topic today I will discuss about the artery, veins and blood capillaries. So write down. Blood vessels three types. First artery, second is vein, third is blood vessel. But blood vessel is very thin part of the body. So artery and veins, they are formed by the three layers. This is artery and this is vein. Artery are, however, elastic and thin. In artery, the oxygen blood flows in the very fast. So there are some differentiation between the artery and vein. So I would like to ask you to write down some points about the artery and veins. Write down, student. Tunica exterior, externa, 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 tunica media, 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 and tunica interna. Tunica, interna. Tunica externa, tunica media, and tunica interna. See, student, the tunica media in the vein is very broader in the comparison of the artery, because it is very thick wall. So artery and vein. These have thick wall. These have thin wall. Okay. Blood flow is rapid. Blood flow is slow. Have narrow lumen. Have broad lumen. Third, wall is elastic. In the vein, is less elastic. Write down. Deeply seated, superficial, blood flow with jerk, blood flow smoothly. Write down. Have no wall. Walls are present. And last, carry oxygenated blood. Carry deoxygenated blood. First of all, listen. This wall is thick wall. Artery is thick wall. This is the thick wall. All artery and veins both are made of the three layers: externa, tunica externa, the outer layer, and tunica media is the middle layer, and tunica interna is the last layer, middle layer. So thick wall, this is the made of thick wall, tunica externa, and we have the thin wall. Externa is very thin wall. Blood flow is very rapid, means very fast. In the lumen, this is the lumen where blood flows. So in this artery, blood flow very fast with jerk, and have narrow lumen. Okay, this is the lumen, and this is the lumen. So they have broad lumen, veins, and in artery they have very narrow lumen. Wall is very elastic. Sometimes they are expand when the blood goes very fast, and when blood is go very slow, that time they are contract. So this is the very elastic in comparison to vein. Vein is less elastic, and arteries are generally situated in the deep of the muscles, and veins are generally in the superficial, that we can see in our hand, in the body also, in the blue color, because they carry the deoxygenated blood. So it is found in the superficial upper part, but beneath the skin. And blood flow with jerk in the very smoothly, and have no wall. In the artery there is no wall, but in vein wall are present, and artery carries oxygenated blood where vein carries deoxygenated blood. Okay student, write down this in your homework as well as science as well as class work. Now, the third blood vessel, that is called capillaries. Artery, veins and capillaries. Capillaries are found at the end of the artery and veins both. Suppose this is artery and artery and vein. At the end of both. But scientists did not discover how they are made, artery and veins, how they exchange. But they proved that at the end of the both artery and vein, there are many capillaries, very thin vein. Okay, very thinnest blood vessels. Blood vessels are found at the end of artery and vein, where the gases exchanges, oxygen exchanges, extrinsic product exchanges. This artery give the oxygen and take carbon dioxide from vein. So capillaries are very thinnest blood vessels. Okay. Now, student, I have already discussed about the heart. Okay, write down. Student, there is an important thought. How can you detect the normalization of the heartbeat? Student, generally when our heart beat, that muscle that is responsible for the breathing of heart. Okay, because heart are some specialized cells that is responsible for the generating electric impulses. Some specialized cells generate electric impulses that are detect or identify an instrument that is called electrocardiogram machine, ECG. ECG. Electrocardiogram, an instrument that detects the electrical impulses which are generated from the specialized cell of the heart. Means they detect the heartbeat which is generated from the specialized cells. Okay, so these can detect the electrical changes in the heart. Okay, so these can be measured in this type of the in the graph paper. This is the graph paper. Okay, so doctor can identify the electrical impulses which are generated from the heart, have a specialized muscle which is responsible for the heartbeat. They generate the electric impulses. Okay, so ECG is the first done, and graph. This graph indicate the area of malfunctioning of the heart. Now, what is sphygmomanometer? This is an instrument which detect the heartbeat. Okay, this is why used for measuring the blood pressure. Okay, or measuring the blood pressure, or measuring the blood pressure. So ECG is a device that detect the electrical changes during the heartbeat, and sphygmomanometer is a device or instrument that is measure the blood pressure. Write down, student. Both are available at the doctor's chamber. Electrocardiogram and sphygmometer. You know, doctor have a sphygmometer that pump the air and bind the bandage on the left hand. Just left hand, because your heart is just left of your body. Okay, so they measure the blood pressure. But this is the stepwise working. So try to understand what are the steps are involved in the measuring of blood pressure. Goes to the any compounder or doctor and ask to, sir, please, sir, explain about the working of the sphygmomanometer. How can we detect the blood pressure at our home? But there are some electrical devices are also available for detecting the blood pressure. Now, student, there is one more device that is called pacemaker. Pacemaker. What is pacemaker? You know, a specialized muscles are found that generate the heartbeat in the heart. So when the specialized muscles does not work properly, they not produce heartbeat properly. So doctor take a operation and fit the pacemaker in the specialized muscles for proper function of the heartbeat. For proper functioning of the heart. When specialized muscles does not work properly, then instrument inserted in the specialized muscle for the proper functioning of the heartbeat. Okay. So heartbeat is a very important device when the heart not functioning properly. Okay. Now one more thing, that is called lymph. Lymph, a second connective tissue after the blood. Next topic is lymph. What is the difference between the blood and lymph? What is the difference between the blood and lymph, student? Blood, you know, student, blood is red in color and lymph light yellow in color. But first of all, lymph is very important for the fighting of the foreign bodies, from protect from the infections. This is the fluid which is goes in one sided. Okay, so you can write down about the lymph. Lymph is a circulatory fluids. Okay, circulatory fluids. Along with blood. Along with blood. You know, lymph fluid is carried out by the lymphatic capillaries. Lymphatic, CAPILLARIES. This fluid is carried by lymphatic capillaries. These join together to form large lymph vessels. Large lymph vessels. These large vessels associated with a lymph gland. Lymph glands and lymph nodules. Second, lymph is light yellow color. Third, you can write down about the lymph. Lymph contain lymphocytes. That is responsible for fighting against infection. Always flow in single direction. Lymph is formed inside. Now write down lymph capillaries. Lymph, CAPILLARIES. Lymph capillaries. So student, all of you learn about the lymph. Lymph is the yellow light color, and lymph contains color that contains lymphocytes, and that is responsible for the fighting and killing the germs and protect from the infections. It is always flow in the one way direction, and it is from the lymph capillaries. So in the body generally there are so many lymph nodes are found. Lymph nodes are found, but how they are goes to the lymph nodes? First of all, fluids are goes from the lymphatic capillaries, very small capillaries, thin capillaries. Then our lymphatic capillaries are associated to form a large lymph vessels. A large lymph vessels. So these goes in the large lymph vessels. These large lymph vessels once again join, associated to each other, and goes to the lymph glands and lymph nodes, where they fight kill the germs and protect from infection. This is the way of the flowing of the lymph along with the blood. Okay, you can write down the homework. Write and learn difference between artery and veins, about lymph in your class work copy. All of you write down, okay? From my online classes, and you can also take the help from any book, okay? Thank you, have a nice day. Your class is over. Write down homework.